For the love of God, I beg you to find my son, wherever he is. My son is lost. Please find him. I can't live without him.
It was like the end of days for us when his body arrived.
Thousands of young Pakistani men have already lost their lives trying to flee to Europe. Their dreams of a better life often end in heartbreak for the loved ones they leave behind. Rukhsana Bibi and her husband Imtiaz Arain are trying to find out what happened to their eldest son, Ali. Their younger son, Hamza, is helping them.
We're worried. Did you find out anything? Still nothing. No news? But you keep on telling us that we'll receive some information. Please tell us when we can expect to hear news about him. You've really received no information at all? Not about anyone?
Ali was aboard an overcrowded fishing trawler. The ship sank off the coast of Greece in 2023. Over 300 Pakistani refugees died in this one tragedy alone. The International Rescue Committee has estimated a total of around 600 victims. To this day, Ali's family has received no news of his fate.
Ali was healthy and strong. He was as brave as a lion. He didn't want to leave, but the agent persuaded him. He promised Ali the world and told my son he'd be in Italy in 12 days.
That was over a year and a half ago now, but his family refuses to give up.
We just want to know what happened to our son. We hope the agent will call us and at least return our money. The government should ensure that all the victims' families are financially compensated. We lost our son, but we also lost a great deal of money.
When Ali set out for Europe in May 2023, his family had high hopes that he would work there and send money home. They wanted to use it to finish building their house. Now, their son is missing.
Our house, our future depended on him. If we ever needed anything, any kind of help, we relied upon him.
It's a difficult situation for the farming family, made even harder by the fact that inquiring with the authorities leads to a dead end.
The real criminals aren't the smugglers, it's the authorities. When we file a case, the person who gets accused spends a few months in jail, but then the officials get bribed and let him go.
Many other victims make similar accusations, but the authorities refuse to take responsibility. But what exactly is driving people to flee Pakistan for Europe? This crisis began developing in Pakistan decades ago. In some regions, it was triggered by economic crises and political instability. But food insecurity and volatile safety are also driving people to flee. Established smuggling networks organize the illegal passages of refugees from Pakistan through Iran, Turkey, and Libya. In recent years, both official and unofficial migration from Pakistan has increased significantly. Since the 2022 ousting of then Prime Minister Imran Khan, the country has been wrought with instability. A severe economic crisis, high inflation rates, and a rise in violence along border regions have become a part of daily life. Authorities say that by September 2024, more than 700,000 Pakistanis had left the country in search of better job opportunities. But official data shows that more than 800,000 people emigrated in 2023 alone. Rural areas are particularly affected. Many cannot afford to go abroad legally, so they often opt for unregulated routes. While Pakistan was not among the top 10 countries of origin for people arriving in Europe in 2022, it is now in the top 10. Gujranwala city in the northeast of Punjab province. Here we have an appointment in an Imam Bargah, a place of worship for Shia Muslims. Family and friends have gathered to pay their respects to Syed Kumail Hussain, who was laid to rest the day before. His father shows us his grave. The walk there is a heavy one for him. It's customary to recite a few verses from the Quran. According to regional beliefs, this will relieve the burden of the dead.
I only found out 2 days later that he had left. Everyone in the family knew except me. He was afraid it would make me sick, so he didn't tell me he was leaving. 2 days later, I learned he had departed. On the third day, we received news of his death. My son left because he wanted a better future. He wanted us, his parents, to have a better life too. That was his wish. The agent convinced him.
We learn that Hussain died in Bulgaria. The family learned of his death from this video. His friends report that he was tortured by a smuggler and died from his injuries. But this has never been confirmed. Bulgarian authorities sent the body back to Pakistan. We're not permitted to speak to other family members. They belong to a strict Shia sect and refuse to discuss the matter further. But his father wanted to share his story to help other fathers avoid the same tragic fate, he says. But what is the government doing to stop illegal migration? In recent years, some laws have been passed to combat human trafficking, but the problem persists. We meet Imran Bashir, a local journalist and social worker who has been researching migration for years now. According to him, Hussain's story is not an isolated one.
The young men who travel to Europe, especially from rural Punjab, are doing so to secure themselves a better future and escape poverty. For teenagers or men in their 20s, there is no future here. No jobs, and conditions at home are tough. They believe they'll have better chances abroad.
Bashir is concerned because his city has been heavily affected.
Many young men from the city and nearby villages have died on their journeys through Turkey or Libya. Some have been in Europe or on the road for years. They've neither been able to help their families back home, nor have they ever returned.
Many experts and affected families accuse the authorities of either not doing enough or even being part of the problem. We attempted to get a statement from the Pakistani investigative authorities. Nobody responded. Despite the fatalities, the situation has not changed. In the villages, local agents connect with young people who are interested in using smugglers to flee. Today, these two young men are here talking to a smuggler. He has agreed to let us record the conversation.
We'd like to travel to Europe. What should we do?
No problem. We'll get you there. First, you need to take the bus from Multan to Quetta. You'll have to cross the border to Iran on foot, And once you're on the other side, my contact will pick you up by car. You need to pay 15,000 to 20,000 rupees, around 70 euros in advance. For the rest of the journey, you should have about 400,000 to 500,000 rupees, approximately 2,000 euros. It's better to carry cash. It can save you if problems arise. Are both of you going?
Yes, but the shipwreck in Greece has scared a lot of people.
That's true, but we transport our clients in small rubber boats. That incident happened for other reasons. You'll travel safely. I'll be responsible for your safety. Don't worry about it. I'll take responsibility for the trip up to Quetta.
You're only responsible up to Quetta. How will we safely reach our destination?
I'm responsible for the whole journey, both within and outside Pakistan. The people you meet on the other side of the border are also our contacts. You don't need to worry about that. If you're determined to go, you'll make the journey. You know what the situation in our country is like.
Conversations and deals like these are not uncommon. The agents move around relatively freely in the villages. We return to Rukhsana Bibi. Her son Ali also fell victim to promises like these. She refuses to give up. Looking at his photo on her phone, she recalls moments with her son. As a mother, she could never give up on her child, even while she fears the worst. More than a year and a half since the shipwreck on the Mediterranean, and she has still not found any peace.
He hugged me and kissed me on the forehead as he left. He said goodbye to his parents and just left. My last words to him were, "May God protect you." He said that everything would be fine. I don't know what happened to him. We never heard from him again.